Wide Radio.
Here we are at the emergency department at our local hospital.
We've got a few emergency department nurses who see the messy side of young people who have made the bad choice of drinking too much alcohol. Have you heard about some of the myths that young people believe around trying to sober up their friends? Like, for example, eating lots of bread or
forcing a drunk person to drink water
or having a cold shower.
Yeah, these myths have been around for decades. Nothing works. Once alcohol is in your system, it's in your system.
Tune into Eyes Wide Radio.
You're not going to get it out. You might momentarily raise their level of alertness, but you certainly are not altering the alcohol level in that blood.
What risks do you see that are associated with these myths?
If anything, you could put a further risk by filling their tummy up with more stuff to make them vomit.
Alcohol is a drug and it's toxic in high levels.
Here's your party safe tip for the week.
Drinking can limit the way you think, so before you drink, make a plan and stick to it. Make a meeting point and time with a non-drinker or designated driver. So if you're going out with friends, remember, think before you drink.
Do you see the risks associated with these myths?
Well, they're already in a bit of shock because of the being poisoned. Basically, it's a drug. You poisoned yourself by having too much. So you've already got a system that is a bit decompensated. So doing things like in the cold shower can probably put them at risk because you're giving them further shock.
Basically, all it does is delay getting them into hospital, and it delays getting treatment that actually might help. You know, I mean.
You're listening to You're listening to Eyes Wide Radio. How much is too much?
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1.
What are some ways that young people could prevent ending up in hospital due to alcohol poisoning?
Be sensible. Know that there's reasons for having an age limit on alcohol consumption. It's not just purely to do with driving and all that sort of thing. It's due that your liver and your organs aren't ready to cope with that poison. It's really probably not ready for your entire life, but a mature liver is going to handle and metabolise things better than teenagers and kids. If you do find yourself in that situation, you're just going to hope that you're with good people and that your self-control is good enough to limit yourself.
Thanks for listening to Eyes Wide Radio.
You're listening to Eyes Wide Radio.
This project is supported by the Australian Government.